I can I can hear in the back of my head some objections from listeners already about why this isn't going to work for them. And in fact, you know that because you address it really well in chapter 10. You deal with can'ts, won'ts, and don'ts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't Sabbath because no one is available to step in. I won't Sabbath because someone else might step in and
Right.
all of a sudden I'm going to look unnecessary.
Right.
Or I don't Sabbath because I don't know how to Sabbath. Walk us through the can't, the won't, and the don't excuses and how to answer those.
Well, I think that the can't and the won't is goes back to that kind of confidence and humility thing. You're either saying that I can't step out of here because I'm too important, or I won't step out here because somebody else is going to step in here. So I think that that's part of that. The more we get a handle on that balance of saying, uh, you know, somebody else could do it. Would it be the same way as me? Probably not, because they're not me, but that's okay. It's still going to get done. And so I think that that's where we have to kind of let some of those things go and not feel like I'm going to lose my place. Like, well, hey, why do we have you around if these people can do it, and they're doing it for free. They're volunteering and we're paying you to do it, or something like that. So we have to let those things go. But I think the big one is the don't. I don't know how to Sabbath. I don't know how to build that time in. And that's where I think it requires some time to take an honest look at your schedule, to say, are there things that I'm wasting some minutes, just little minutes here and there. I had to. I love my iPhone. It's with me all the time. But I found that, like, when I had a couple of down minutes, I'm just pulling out my phone and scrolling through
Yeah,
something that's meaningless. And then you're like, well, right, I just spent 15 minutes doing what? I mean, it
right.
accomplished absolutely nothing. Is there a better way I could have just spent 15 minutes? And so part of that is that, like, looking back at your schedule and saying, what did I do today? Where did the little minutes go here and there? And then trying to figure out, how do I address those things? So the don't one is the big one of, I don't Sabbath because I just don't know how to do it. You're going to have to look at your schedule, maybe have somebody else look at your schedule.
Mhm.
I had to start doing anything like in the evening or the weekends. Somebody said, do you want to, can we schedule something here? I'd say, I don't schedule those. You have to run those by my wife, because she has a better idea of, she'll be the one that say, you know what, you're going to have this during the day and you have this the next day. So that evening you're going to need recovery time. So we're not going to go do something that evening. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about connecting those
Yeah.
two together. So I think getting somebody else's eyes and input, in your schedule of things is going to help you as well. But that's more than anything else. It's just going to have to be asking the Holy Spirit, show me where and how do I trim things out, and how do I make this space available so that I can find the refreshing that I need.